Guys, deluded. West Ham 1, Arsenal nil. With that being said, I might as well provide my player ratings. If you cannot hear me, apologies, folks, but there's not too much I can do. Again, if you can't hear me, turn up the volume, slap some headphones in, and if nothing else works for it, fair enough, click off the thing because there's nothing else I can do. But going into the game, it's a kick in the teeth, man. How you start is how you should end. We ended strongly, in my opinion, but the result was done, and we started poorly. And although Lacazette and Aubameyang, you could say they were ineffective, but were they really giving any service? Lacazette definitely should have scored, but how many chances did they really have? I felt some people regained themselves in the second half, while I just feel all in all it was woeful. So I'll start with the keeper, Leno. I'll give him a 5. I mean, you can't get any more than a 5. I don't attribute anything to do with him today. I felt he did what he had to do, and there's several other members at the squad, within the squad, who could have played better. Before I look at him, it's unfortunate because he doesn't get a clean sheet, but it is what it is. Pardon me. Now, I might be going a bit OTT, but I just don't feel the performance was there today. So I'm giving Socrates, Mustafi, and Koscielny all 4s. Admittedly, I did think Koscielny was slightly better than Mustafi. Mustafi was the worst out of all of them. Socrates regained himself regained himself with a good sliding tackle on someone. I can't remember who it is, but I definitely said it in my match review. Sorry, but all 3 are experienced, and of course there's several errors. You look at Xhaka, you look at Mustafi giving away a free kick in the build up to the goal. There's several other things, but I'm looking at them 3 defenders, all experienced, depending on how you look at it, and none of them are aware of Declan Rice. Like, watch the goal again, people. All 3 are ball watching, and yeah, man, I can get onto Unai Emery because what we're doing in terms of holding a line and stuff in training, but at the end of the day, these are the players on the football pitch, and they're all experienced. People are Maitland-Niles and it will be to a certain degree, and definitely Guendouzi. They're meant to be looking at these players to lead by example and stuff, and have faith in their older heads to get them through it. And I don't see it, to be honest with you. So a 4 for all for members of the back 3. Kohler, he probably should get a 4 as well, but I feel he regained himself slightly in the second half, so I give him a 5. The same goes for Maitland-Niles. I don't feel he had the best of first half, but regained himself before he got subbed. Xhaka gets a 4. I mean, Xhaka just never got going, non-existent on the ball, non-existent in midfield. Obviously, poor header in the build-up. For me, it's so mad because obviously his poor header is a contribution as to why we conceded, but it's the least of my problems. I just feel he never got going, and he's a squad player, nothing more. I like Xhaka, but he shouldn't be starting all these things. Again, if Unai Emery and Wenger are both starting, then clearly they're seeing something between them, and they've both got way more managerial experience than me. So if they're seeing it, then fair enough. But I can see how Xhaka could be used in a squad, and I definitely, as mad as it is, see how it can be when you miss it when he's out the side. But like you saw today, the minute he come off, Ramsey played better than him, and we looked better. Different games, different personnel. Xhaka was woeful, so he gets a 4. Guendouzi was woeful as well. The quality just wasn't there. Spent too much time on the floor. The application was there in terms of the work ethic. I definitely can't accuse him of not working hard. I feel he put himself about today, but he just had a bad game, and he's a young man and he's learning. But I've got to keep it fair. So 4. I'm gonna give Iwobi a 6, to be honest with you. I don't feel he was that amazing, but again, not really anything I could say about his play. Obviously he wasn't perfect, but out of everybody, I felt his application was there. I felt like he looked like the one of them most likely to make something happen. I saw him putting a shift in defensively. He weren't amazing. It's just he played better than these. Like, at least he can walk away with something in it. So he gets a 6. It should just be a 5, to be honest with you, but I'll give him a 6. I give Ramsey off the bench. I give him a 6, and I give Torreira a 5 as well, purely because Ramsey was trying to make things happen, but the game was dead already. Bellerin, I don't really have to give him a rating. I don't feel he was on the pitch or had enough to do to get a rating. So obviously you've got Aubameyang. I give him a 4. Arguably, yeah, it's hard when you're being put on the wing and stuff like that. And Lacazette also gets a 4. He had chances he should have put away, but I felt sorry for Lacazette and Aubameyang. They're both going out wide, they're dropping deep. There's a lack of creativity throughout the whole side, to be honest with you. What can I say? It was a woeful games. That would be my player ratings. Let me just check I ain't missing anyone else out. Leno, Socrates, Mustafi, Koscielny, Kohler, Maitland-Niles, Xhaka, Matteo Guendouzi, Iwobi, Aubameyang, Lacazette. Obviously the 3 subs, but 2 to get a rating. So yeah, that would be it, man. All in all, everybody was poor. Like, there's no way around it. Yeah, man, there's not really any positives as a collective. Yeah, I can talk about individuals, but from a collective, it's 3 points dropped. and his 3 points dropped because although I feel West Ham were very good today, we allowed them to do that because they started off with a hunger, with a desire, and we just were lackluster and sleeping, and we only played one game last week, so I can't understand it. And the majority of these lads didn't even play. So, if my chronological timing is correct, and we did play Blackpool last fixture, but it is what it is, man. We lost. Credit to West Ham. We have to hold our licks, and probably gonna get licked up again against Chelsea next week. But until then, people. DG, thank you for watching my play ratings. Like I said, West Ham 1, Arsenal 0. I'm out. Thank you for watching, and apologies about the sound, but we have to hold it up.